Are you planning to make some extra cash this year? Well, I'm going to show you how to install your own SaaS application. The one that I'm going to show you, it's a telemarketing and VoIP system, and it's going to have all the bells and whistles to offer plans to your clients to make that extra cash. Now, it's going to be super easy to install if you follow this video. So let's get started. The SaaS application that I'm talking about is called Teleman, which is a telemarketing and VoIP system. What you're going to purchase here is the actual script, so you can host it on your own. There's no need to pay someone month to month to provide you that service. You actually own the files, and it's super cheap. The regular license is $31, so if you're going to use it for yourself and your own business, $31 is fine. If you're going to use this for third party selling to other clients, then I recommend the extended license, which is $125, which is still super cheap to get all these files. Now, the updates are unlimited. As soon as updates come, you can go ahead and update it. There's no limitations on that. The support is limited to 6 months, okay? So just consider that. You can buy extended later on. And things that I do consider that you should check out is the frequently asked questions, because they're interesting. It's good things to know. Let me go ahead and find them for you. Here it is, frequently asked questions, things that you're going to know. For example, do you provide installation support? And they say yes, only application installation, not the server configuration. In case you want them to help you out, it's possible. But if you follow this tutorial, you're gonna know how to do this, okay? The other thing is, will you provide detailed script documentation and source code if I need to customize it? Yes. So if you need to further customize this to something more customized, okay, then yes, it's possible because you get the files, okay? Now, before the installation, I want to show you our sponsor, which is Hostinger. They're going to provide us the VPS plan that we're going to be using for the installation. Now, if you follow my steps, it's going to be super easy to install. Now, if you want to grab a plan from VPS, which is an affordable VPS, I do recommend head on over to VPS, click on VPS hosting, and there's several plans available. The cheapest one is $3.49 per month, and these are the limits. They all have dedicated IP, which is really good. And the recommended plan is this one to get started, which is the VPS 2. It's $4.99 a month. If you grow more, jump into VPS 3 or VPS 4. Now, if you select the $4.99 plan, go ahead and select this, because there's an additional coupon code that I'm going to provide you. So it's going to be even cheaper than what it says there. So to grab the cheapest price, they do lock you in at 48 months, which is still good because, I mean, you're paying in advance 48 months and you're good to go. But if you get 24 months, 12 months, or 1 month, it will be a little bit more expensive. So let's go with the $4.99 plan, which is the 48 months. And if you have a coupon code, add it here. Have a coupon code, which is the one that I'm going to provide you. saasmaster, check out the price. $239 with 52 cents. And I'm going to apply the coupon code so you can see how much it's going to drop. So now it's $215 with 57 cents. So it's way cheaper, right? So don't forget to use that coupon code. Now, once you buy the VPS and you go to the step-by-step guide, which is super easy, it's going to ask you, where do you want your VPS to be hosted? Like Los Angeles or other countries. Just go ahead and select it. And then you're gonna have your VPS here. In this case, I have 3 VPS. The one that I'm going to use is this one for video. Once you have your VPS, you jump in here, you have an IP address and you have a password here, SSH password. This is what we're going to need to install our SaaS the VPS on server avatar. Be aware that I've selected Ubuntu 18.04 with minimal. Be aware, install that one, okay? If you install a different one by mistake, go to operating system and select the correct one. Okay, so now for the VPS system that's going to host it, it's going to manage it, is server avatar. Do check out the links in the description. I will explain everything there, but it's super easy. So, okay, we have our server avatar. And if you want to install a new server, which is what we're doing in this case, I've already installed it, but to install it, it's super easy. It's going to create, go to server, and we're going to connect with IP address, connect server. We're going to name it. So we're going to say telemarketing. And we have 3 options, which is Apache, Nginx, and Open Lightspeed. My recommendation is Open Lightspeed, but it will depend if you want to use something else. What we're going to need is the IP address, which is this one right here. Okay, and then we're going to select I have a root password, and we're going to use a password that's available here in the VPS access. If you forget it, go ahead and change it and add the new password. Once you add both, you connect it, and it'll take about 5 to 10 minutes to install the OLS system on that server. Once you have that, you're good to go, and you'll have your BPS listed right here like I've done. Now to get started let's go ahead and select our BPS. We're gonna go into applications, and we're going to click on create new, and we're gonna name this. For example, I'm gonna call it VoIP Saas, all right? And it's gonna be VoIP saas.saasmaster.net, okay? Now I've connected my DNS, well, I've pointed my DNS to this IP, the same one from the BPS. I'm using Cloudflare, okay? And you can see I'm using VoIP Saas as the subdomain to my saasmaster domain. If you plan to use the main domain, add that, okay? Use root. But in this case, I'm using the other one. So that's good. All right, so once you've done that, I'm gonna click on show advanced options. By default, it's 7.4. I'm using 8.0. Let's go ahead and create the application. There we go, the application has been deployed. All right, next step is to go into File Manager, Public Folder, Public HTML, and we're gonna delete this index file. We don't need it, so let's go ahead and select it, and we are going to remove it. Okay, delete. And now we're going to upload the files that we get when we purchase this on Code Canyon. So once we grab this, we purchase it, we'll go into our avatar, go to downloads, and download the file from there. You're going to get a zip file. So let me go into my folder. I've downloaded this file. I'm gonna add it here, and it's going to upload it here on the BPS. So let's give it a couple of minutes for that to upload. There we go, it's been uploaded. Here's the file. Let's go ahead and select it, and we are going to uncompress file. So we're gonna uncompress it in the same folder, public underscore HTML, extract. Okay, there we go. All the files have been extracted. We're not going to need the zip file, so go ahead and select it and delete it. I'm not gonna do it now, but you can go ahead and delete it. Okay, next step is the settings. We're gonna update the custom web root because this is the most common mistake when installing a PHP script. So let me show you why. Let me go ahead and open up incognito mode. Okay, let's go into VoIP Saas, saasmaster.net, and we should get a 404 error. There we go. And that's because it's not detecting the web root folder. So this one is going to be public. So the files it's gonna read, it's from the public folder, from the files that we've just uploaded. So let's update it. There we go, it's been updated. Let's go ahead and refresh this. And boom, we're getting started. So it says, you will need to know the following items before proceeding, which is the database information. I'll show you where to get that. Let's start the installation process. And you're gonna check if everything is fine here, which is things that it's going to need. If you're using Hostinger VPS and server avatar, you will have everything fine, just like you're viewing it here. Go to database setup, and this is where we're going to need the information. That we're gonna get it here from server avatar. Let's go back into applications, databases, and we are going to create a new database. So we're gonna name it VoIP Saas. You can name it anything you want. And we are going to set create database. There we go, VoIP Saas. And you can grab the details from here, manage users, but you're also going to get an email with the details. So let's go ahead and open up that email. Okay, here's the email with the details. Here's the name. Let's go ahead and grab it. Let's go back into our installation section from Telemarketing, Teleman. Username, let's grab it from here, from the database. Let's paste it. And we're gonna need the database password. Go, and let's go ahead to migration. We're gonna do fresh content. And it's gonna ask us for our details to create the main admin user. So let's go ahead and put your own name. There we go, the email address, the password that I'm going to use, and submit. Boom, we've just installed this. Let's explore. This is your own site, okay? This has just been installed. This is your own site. I'll leave a link so you can go ahead and check it out also. But there we go. I mean, you have your own SaaS. Let's log in now. Okay, let's log in with the details we've just added for this system. And there we go. We have our own system. We're not paying anyone month to month, okay? This is our own system. we have the own files, we have our own source code, and we're using it, okay? So now you have your own telemarketing and VoIP system for SaaS. Now, I would recommend getting started here in the settings because obviously you want to remove the Teleman logo and all these settings, the fav icon, at your own Facebook information, Instagram, Twitter, etc., all that good stuff. The SEO settings, the menus from the front page, the currency, the SMTP details for the emails, custom CSS and JS in case you want to do something more advanced, more customized. And then you have all these settings that you're going to be working with to obviously customize your site. You have these payment gateways as of this video. So pretty much complete with PayPal and Stripe. The rest are from different countries. But again, you can contact the developer and ask for a payment gateway that it's not available here. But now we have our own system, our own site. That's a SaaS that we're going to be able to offer clients to start making money. So let me go ahead and log out. Where do I do that? Over here. Sign out. And like I said, you have your own landing page that you can customize all of this, all the information. You have pricing. In this case, there's no plans available now, but obviously you can create them. You have your login system. You have free trial to create. And you just connect it to your Twilio account to start offering the service or use it for your own. Even if you're just going to use it for yourself, it's still a bargain to grab it for this price. $31 is extremely cheap. Now, to start making money with this, it's also super cheap because, I mean, you're going to make more than this easily if you market it correctly, all right? But there you go. One of the big benefits about this is that you actually grab the files. You get all the updates included. And if you don't want to follow their updates, if you want to customize this with your own developer, well, you have the whole thing to get started because you have all the files. Remember, here on Server Avatar, in the applications where we just installed it, is VoIP SaaS. Go File Manager, the public HTML. You have all the files here, all the files. Remember, we connected it here on the public. You have everything to customize it and make this whatever you like with it. I mean, if you want to make it really advanced, it's possible. And if you like it just like it is, then just follow the updates that they provide. And they do provide several updates. Let me show you right now. They're in version 2.0 as of this video. Here they go, 2.0, and they update constantly. So it's a pretty good system to grab, to start using your own SaaS to start making money. But there you go. Don't forget to grab the coupon code for Hostinger plan if you plan to use the VPS from Hostinger. So grab that extra discount with it. But there you go. I thank you all for watching, and that's a wrap.